We've got yet another organisation here at Fabulous Feb in Drouin, and we have Heather from the Cancer Council. So thank you, Heather, for being here today.
No worries. Thank you very much for inviting us.
It's all good. Now, would you like to tell us a bit about your role at the Cancer Council, please?
So I'm the HPV vaccine program coordinator, and we're looking at increasing awareness and uptake of the HPV vaccine. It's a really amazingly successful vaccine, so I'm really excited because some cancers can be prevented, and this is a vaccine where we can prevent a whole range of genital cancers and genital warts as well.
That's great. And in terms of your program, who should be having the vaccine?
Mm-hmm. So the vaccine's given annually in your secondary school, so all Year 7 students, males and females. But also older students that have missed that vaccine in school can get that vaccine through clinics such as Ramahyuck down here in Drouin, or other general practice clinics, and so young teens or older teens, and also younger adults as well.
That's great. And how can we contact you if we would like more information about the vaccines?
All right, so we've got a website, www.hpvvaccine.org.au.
Great, thank you very much.
No worries.
Good. We're here today in Drouin as part of Fabulous Feb with Jethro. Would you like to tell us a bit about where you're from, Jethro, and the programs that you're a part of?
I'm the coordinator for Aboriginal tobacco control at Quit Victoria. My role is to essentially promote the Aboriginal Quit line, also to engage with the communities, all the ACHOs and organisations such like Deadly Sport Gippsland to improve their tobacco cessation initiatives, assist in different areas that they want some help, but mainly to get more people engaged with our Aboriginal Quit line and to quit smoking.
It's great. And how do we contact you there at the Quit line?
So if you want to quit smoking, you're more than welcome to call the Aboriginal Quit line on 137848 or 13QUIT. But if not, because we're based at Cancer Council, you can just call Cancer Council Victoria and ask to speak to myself or some of the other people that work in the program.
It's great. Thank you. We're here at Drouin at the Fabulous Feb Day, and we've got Christy from the West Gippsland Healthcare Group here. And Christy, do you want to tell us a bit about the programs you run?
I run the Be Deadly Get Healthy exercise group for the Aboriginal community every Tuesday afternoon here at the church. We tailor the programs to suit every individual, and we are trying to prevent chronic disease such as diabetes, obesity, chronic heart problems as well through exercise. So that's our goal.
That's great. And how can we contact you if you want to be a part of the program?
We're available at the physiotherapy department up at the hospital, so if you contact the hospital, they'll be able to put you through to either Heather or myself, and we'll be able to answer any questions you have.
That's great. Thank you very much.
No problem.
So we're here again at Drouin at Fabulous Feb, and we've got Justine from the Cancer Council with us. Thank you, Justine. Would you like to tell us a bit about your program?
Sure. I work with the Aboriginal community across Victoria with breast, bowel and cervical cancer screening.
Do you want to tell us a bit more about what those screenings entail for the community at home?
Yeah. So bowel cancer screening is for 50 and over. You get a free kit in the mail, and it's very simple and easy to do. You don't have to touch your poo. And if you're not sure how to do the kit, it's important to ask your Aboriginal health worker or the doctor, and they'll be happy to talk to you about that, but very simple and easy.
Yeah. And Justine, for breast cancer screening, how do we go about finding out more information, or when's the right time to do that?
At the moment, it's free for women over 50, and you'll get an invite in the mail, and that's every 2 years. And if you're 40 and over, you can also screen, but you won't get an invite. And the best place to go is to your local provider to get a mammogram, but if you need more information about that, you can go online to breast screen.
And how do we contact you if you would like more information?
You can give me a call at work, 9514 6414, or send me an email, which is justine.holmes@cancervic.org.au.
That's great. So for more information, contact Justine at Cancer Council or talk to your local ACHO or health worker for more information. Thank you.
Thanks.
We're here at Fabulous Feb in Drouin with another service provider, and we've got Alan Coe here from the Gippsland Tobacco Action and Healthy Lifestyle team. How you going, Alan?
Oh, good, Lisa. How are you, sissy? You all right?
Yeah, good, thanks, Ank. Just wanted to get some more information about the programs you guys provide and support.
Okay, yeah. We provide a support in the community where we go in and we do workshops, right? We talk to people. We provide therapy such as patches, right? We also have a yarning group where people who are going through the program can get together and talk about how they're travelling, and so that support mechanism's there for them. We are easy accessible for community members. They can come in and yarn with us and come in and do plan strategies to help them give up smoking, right? And to maintain an ongoing strategic move for them, right?
Yeah, that sounds great. And how did the community contact you down there at Lehigh at Lakes?
Well, down at Lakes, they can come into the front office at the Lehigh community and tell someone they'd like to talk to someone about giving up smoking, and they can talk to Leanne Stedman, our manager, or they can talk to Carolyn, right, who's another support worker, and there's also Lenny, myself, and Chantel and Karen. So there's a few of us there working, and you can talk to anyone about these things. And also from our viewpoint, we in community, we sit down and we talk to people as well. We're out the community talking, we ask people how they're travelling, and if they tell us they want to give up smoking, well then we can help you, right?
That's great. And for community that aren't down in that area, so if you're down here in, say, Moe, Morwell or Drouin and Warrigal, how do we contact you guys?
Well, if you get in touch with whoever's facilitating our visits, like here to Moe, right, if we're coming down to Moe, they can get in touch with Deadly Sport or Ramahyuck or whoever, and say they'd like to touch base, then we can arrange something, right? And also with today, it's been it's community day, so these days are notified, right, and then so the community can come in and access. And as you know yourself, we were out at Cape Conron the other week, right, the surf day there, where you come down and we were there, and so, Gile Nalu were there, and so, and Surf Victoria, I think it is, isn't it? They were there as well. So that's a community sporting event, but with us and with you mob and other mobs being there, people are able to touch bases with whoever they need to, Uncle. Hey.
Yeah, that's great, Unc. And also you've got a Facebook page, so if we need to, you're accessible on social media as well?
Yeah, they can drop us a line on Facebook or have a yarn with us on Facebook. If they want to have a yarn, we'll have a yarn on Facebook.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Thanks, Unky. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Great. I'm here today at Drouin for a Fabulous Feb event for organisations to talk about their services for the local Aboriginal community. And we've got Josh from Headspace, and Josh is going to tell us about the services that Headspace provide and how to contact him. So thank you, Josh, for being here. And how can people contact you at Headspace?
Well, people can contact the Morwell Centre down in the Latrobe Valley by phone or contact us on our Facebook page.
That's great. And just tell us about some of the services that Headspace provide for the community.
We have youth workers and counsellors in our centre, and we have a GP that comes in. We provide community awareness. We work with a lot of schools, and we provide services through groups such as LGBTI group for young people, to support them with sexual and gender identity. We also have a range of groups with Freezer, and we run events for local community like the Battle of the Bands.
Great. So again, if you need to contact Josh or any of the services at Headspace, they can you can contact them at Latrobe via the phone or on their Facebook page. Thank you, Josh.
Thanks for having me.
We're here again at Drouin today with Trish from SAS, and she's going to talk about some of the programs and how to access SAS. So thank you, Trish, for being here. And if you'd just like to talk a bit about the organisation and the programs you have.
Sure. Okay. SAS is short for Substance Abuse Support, and what we do is we offer support and education for families and loved ones affected by drug and or alcohol abuse. So when someone finds out a family member is taking drugs or alcohol to excess and it's damaging to them, it can be really traumatic for the family member as well. So what we do is offer a confidential environment where people can come. We might have a guest speaker, we might have a DVD, we might have a topic such as enabling or boundaries or something like that will help them, help family members or loved ones, I guess, learn about the disease of addiction, and how they can cope with it, and then hopefully in turn they will have more knowledge then to be able to pass down to the person that's abusing the drug and or alcohol. When family members find themselves in this situation, it can produce feelings of extreme anxiety, shame, guilt, and most importantly, isolation. So what we do is provide a confidential environment where people can come, talk about what's going on for them without the shame, without the judgment, and hopefully make them know that they're not alone, that there's others, going through exactly the same thing.
And that's great. And how do we contact the services there at SAS?
You can ring the Family Drug Help hotline. They operate 24/7, so they're available to be contacted anyway, like at any time. But you can contact them on 1300 660 068. 24/7, and they'll tell you where we are.
That's great. Thanks very much, Trish.
No worries. Thank you.
Thank you. And lucky last here at Fab Feb in Drouin is the team from Vacho. So thanks, guys, for being here. If you'd like to introduce yourselves, that would be wonderful. We'll start down the end.
My name's Catherine.
My name's Keith.
I'm Robin.
Michaela.
It's great. And Robin, can you tell us a bit about Vacho and what you guys do as part of Vacho?
Awesome. So Vacho is the peak body for Aboriginal health in Victoria, and we're the nutrition team. So our role is all about healthy eating, nutrition, breastfeeding, sugary drinks, all sorts of things like that. We do a lot of resource development, making videos. We also train people, do the workforce stuff as well.
That's great. And we've seen your Rethink Sugary Drinks ad.
Exactly. I mean, that's what I really want to plug. Like, that is a wonderful video. I hope everybody's seen it. Check out either Deadly Sports YouTube, and our Vacho YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. Nice plugging. And we're really excited because our next phase for that is a sports drinks interview. So we've been thinking a lot about how sports drinks has been advertised a lot to young adults and teenagers, and people will start thinking, oh, I've just cracked a sweat, I better have a sports drink because it'll rehydrate me. But actually, all we need is water. So we've been interviewing some athletes and sports people in the community around why they choose water for their hydration and why they don't need sports drinks and stuff. So watch out for it. It's coming soon.
So, Keith, do you want to tell us a bit about your role being a newbie to the team?
I've been in the team for about 3 months now. I'm the Aboriginal Nutrition Promotion Recruit at Vacho, and we've just been working on a breastfeeding success story. So just covering, just trying to promote breastfeeding in the Aboriginal community, not just with women but also with the fathers, and just trying to show the benefits that come with breastfeeding, and just trying to build it more up in the community and get a lot more of the women to breastfeed in the community. Yeah, that
sounds great. Good initiatives, and you can might be able to work in a bit with the Career Maternity Services and the ladies there at Ramahyuck, which is great. So I'll come back to you, Robin. How do we contact you for more information about your fabulous team?
Fantastic. So 2 probably main ways. One is if you would like to catch up on our resources, you can go to vacho.org.au/nutrition, and everything that we've got you can download for free there. And you can also just ring us on 9411 9411 and ask for anybody in the nutrition team. We're always happy to have a yarn.
That's great. So for more information about Vacho and their fabulous programs, hook them up on their website or their phone number. Thanks, guys.